This is gonna be a real quick video. I did it because of the normal changing out his water and stuff. It brought up a good point. Now, there's been a long argument about feeding in the cage and putting them in a different enclosure, so to speak. I'm against it. I don't care what you do because, well, that was your butt. It doesn't matter. Now, this snake, it did something very interesting. When I first picked him up when I got back, before I updated that video, um, he basically got his front of his face and went on to like the tip of my finger like this, and just went like kind of just like barely slowly put his mouth over it, and then backed up and then looked straight at me, and then his cage. I found that, babe, there. I found that very interesting to say that ball python and snakes don't necessarily have intelligence or don't get to know you. Dude, this snake is pretty intelligent. Not only that, but even as aggressive as he was, because he was aggravated from being hungry, he did not strike at me. He instead turned towards his aggression straight towards the next person. Like, I swear the snake would probably kill something bigger than him before biting me. Like, it's ridiculous. And then when y'all people are going into your cage and you do feed your snake inside the enclosure, there's, I hope you're not taking the shit, dude, because it looks like it. I could be getting shit on any second. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'm about to get shit on. Oh well, that's why he's standing so still. But anyway, I don't know. We're moving again. When you go into that cage, if the snake starts coming at you like, ooh, ooh, then you don't need to yank away like that because the snake's gonna automatically gonna bite you. When a snake comes at you like that, it's not necessarily I'm going to bite you. It's what is going on. This is a possible food item or possible prey, or I don't know what's going on. So he's just, trying to figure out, just like he's doing right now. He could bite me in the face right now, but more or less he's just looking at me going, this is kind of uncomfortable because he's on a valve movement, so holding them curled up like this is a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm trying to make a short video. He's okay though, don't worry. But like I said, when you do that, you just got to kind of pick him up. As soon as you do that, pick him straight up and just hold him tense but not too tight, and just do this. What's going on? Hey, it's me. And then, dude, your snake will chill out immediately like this. I mean, he was a bit cage aggressive when well, there's no such thing to me as cage aggression. More of the animal just being naturally how it is in the wild. Like something goes into my home with a big ass hand, I want to be like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. When you have a snake that's been fed in its enclosure, it's gonna be happier because you're not messing with it after it eats. You're leaving them straight alone. So with one of my corn snakes, I have two projects going on that y'all need to keep an eye on. Starting to yesterday, one corn snake was fed in the environment and one was not. And also one of them was fed while wrapped around my arm, which it seemed to like a lot. So I'm gonna do some experiments on that. As you can see, this is one of my most like. It's kind of like Satan. It can have that attitude, but once you get him up, he's all good. I mean, he's a baby doll. He really is. And I know he'll bite people, but he will not bite me, so I'm okay with it. And it's not an aggressive snake. It's just, rescue snakes tend to clutch onto the one that basically brought him back to nourishment. And the rest of the people sees as a vulnerability, I think how you say it. I said that wrong. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that was kind of what this video was about, was, the whole controversy to me about being fed in a cage or a different environment. Like, think it matters. If you have a giant, big snake, I would not want to mess with it after it ate because you're still going to have that mental food response. In my judgment, that I have observed, snakes stay in that kind of defense mode for at least, well, this one for about 3-4 days. You cannot touch him like for nothing. You even try to change his water, he'll be like you. With me, I might have some luck doing it like if it was water or something like that. But anyway, I hope this video made a little bit of sense. It was kind of all over the place, but if you want to and you feel comfortable, feed your snake in your environment. If not, it's not really going to hurt, but do know that when you're moving him or her from the enclosure, especially being a snake is what I'm really preferring to here, you've got to be gentle when you... What are you doing? Hello. How are you? Oh, I love you too. You just gotta be careful when you move them because you could squeeze it the wrong way and pop, the tube that it goes out to their stomach, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I hope this video was a little bit helpful. Leave a comment down, let me know.